60 Stunning Photos from History. Part 54. A playful moment between a woman and a man in a gorilla suit on what appears to be a quirky film set, 1968. Mrs. Canada contest in the 11th of November of 1968. Who would you vote for? U.S. Vice President Vance in his youth. Minutes before the execution of Nazi war criminals in Kiev, February 2, 1946. A new telephone is on display at the International Radio Exhibition in Stuttgart, West Germany, in 1965. A set of photographs captured of a woman in the middle of hysterics at the Salpêtrière Hospital in Paris, 1890s. A disheveled Victorian couple caught in a dramatic moment in bed, 1890s. A man stands proudly with 4 women wearing rabbit ears outside the Jack Rabbit Club, 1890s. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Grace Jones having a fun moment when filming Conan the Destroyer in 1984. A woman arrested for theft wears a hat featuring a taxidermy bird, 1900. Soldiers escorting young prisoners through the streets of Cambodia, 1974. A terrifyingly beautiful carved skull from Tibet. The artifact is believed to be about 300 years old. According to one version, skull carving was a way to lift a curse from the deceased. Anne Frank and her sister Margot at the beach in Zandvoort, Netherlands, 1940. A stern man with intense eyes and wild sideburns stares into the camera, 1850s. Group of women posing in Atlantic City, beach in what was called Chicken Bone Beach, a segregated part of the area, early 1960s. Oscar Matheson poses in his skates covered entirely in medals, 1920. Benito Mussolini on a sled, 1937. Cheerleader at the Tour de France, 1994. Behind the scenes of the classic grape stomping episode of I Love Lucy, 1956. President Roosevelt gets helped out of his car in September 1942. A woman confidently pulls a tiger by the tail in a circus-like setting, 1940s. Rabbits were used for pharmaceutical testing in the laboratory, 1950s. What do you think about such research? In the 1940s, car seats for children were incredibly dangerous. Alfred Hitchcock and the Crew of the Birds, 1963. A Civil War veteran showcases his intricate prosthetic leg, 1880s. Demonstration of the first dishwasher, 1921. A petite woman adjusts the mask of a towering man in a werewolf costume, 1950s. A very tall man poses with a custom double-decker bicycle, 1930s. A haunting room filled with broken statues and body parts awaiting restoration, 1940s. Jewish-German Otto Richter, along with his wife, wearing placards protesting the man's deportation from the US back to Nazi Germany in 1936. Moments before being hanged by the Nazi-sponsored Serbian state guard, 26-year-old Croatian Stepan Filipovic yells out "Death to fascism," Freedom to the People, Serbia, 1942. Judy Garland backstage in Vegas, 1961. A steel worker's family in their kitchen in Pittsburgh, 1940s. Tel Aviv was founded on land purchased from Bedouins, north of the existing city of Jaffa. This photograph is of 1909 auction of the first lots. A Zulu rickshaw puller at work, South Africa, 1930. Marilyn Monroe eating a burger, 1952. Football player Alfredo Di Stefano smoking a cigarette on Real Madrid's bench in 1964. The damaged German battleship Ostfriesland, which hit a British mine while returning from the Battle of Jutland, 1916. Young female supporters of Senator John F. Kennedy, 1960. Patients at an Ohio mental hospital, 1946. Post office employees show off their new Autoped scooters, Washington, 1917. Street acrobats in New York, 1931. Two boys playing knights on Play Street in London, England, 1947. What fun things did you do as a child in the comments? A plaque with Hitler's quote, "Give me 5 years and you won't recognize Germany," Berlin, 1945. Male beauty pageant, Vienna, Austria, 1926. Who would you vote for? Mattresses as bulletproof vests on U.S. Coast Guard recruits, 1917. Marcia Pinkenfield, aged 6 months, who won a very unusual contest to be voted the most beautiful child in America, 1927. A patient was photographed with stitches in her nose and wearing padded headdress after having undergone a nose reconstruction at Utrecht University Hospital, 1890s. Countryside Fun, USA, 1960s. Alain Delon and Romy Schneider backstage at the Théâtre de Paris, 1961. A couple dancing on the ledge of a skyscraper 650 feet, 200 meters, above the ground, New York, 1931. Messrs. Volney's hats being carried into the packing room, Bedfordshire, 1933. Watler Davidson posing on his Harley-Davidson motorcycle in 1907. Carol Morris, Miss Universe 1956. A European moving in a hammock, Aleda, Benin, 1895. Kodachrome shot of Jane Mansfield with her mother Vera Jeffrey in Christmas, circa late 1950s. A visitor to the Paris catacombs, holding a candle, smiles as she looks at a large collection of skulls, 1934. Glass balls with the Eiffel Tower, Paris, 1949. Playboy Girls, 1962. Persian soldiers with the heads of Turkmen commanders, Tehran, 1912. Sharon Stone, 1980s. Marilyn Monroe during her time as a model for posters, 1946. A Dutch beekeeper uses a special protective mask with a hole for a tube through which smoke is directed to repel insects, 1956. A promotional poster for the film Alice in Wonderland, 1933. Girls loved their beehive hairdos in the 1960s.